A little overcast here in San Diego. Perfect temperature for our practice today. Oh yeah, we got some oil here, my little man. Give me some. What kind of oil is that? Eucalyptus, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And we got about a minute here. Namaste. Is it going to bother you if I step up here, brother? Okay, well, guess not. All right, morning everybody. Welcome back to your mat. Welcome back to our Oceanfront practice, everybody. Perfect weather for our practice here today. Oh, sorry about that. Perfect weather for our practice here today. Not too hot, not too cold. We got this little ocean breeze passing over us. Welcome everybody, but if you're new, my name is Steve. I'm gonna be guiding us through. Thanks for taking the time. We're here Tuesdays, Thursdays at 9 a.m., Saturdays, Sundays, 10 a.m. We're almost always live on YouTube, which we are right now. Namaste Steve Yoga on YouTube, so check that out if you haven't already. But you made the right choice to be here. And we're going to get started in child's pose, please. Big toes towards each other, knees separated at least a little bit. You want to give your belly a little room to expand. Allow your hips to sink back to your heels, and you can let your forehead just rest to the ground. You know, I believe this is the best yoga studio in the world here. So just take a second to soak it in. Notice the sound of the ocean. Feel that cool ocean breeze as it just passes over your skin. And then see if you can go inwards a little bit more. See if you can perhaps feel your heart beating. Phenomenal, everybody. Let's begin the practice here by wherever you're at with your breath. Just exhale everything out. And then we begin together through your nose. Take a big collective inhale. I want you to fill up, really fill up. And then through your mouth, exhale, clear it, and empty everything out. Very good. Once again, inhale a little bit bigger. Pull that ocean air in really, really deep. Exhale through your mouth, empty and clear everything out. One more of those, y'all. Inhale. And exhale, empty everything out. Good. Now, just like you've been doing, breathe in really, really deep. This breath comes in through your nose, just like the last three. Only lips stay sealed now, and we're going to breathe out through our nose. Liam. Nice and slow. Good, just like that. Inhale. Pull your breath in. Draw it in. And get big, get swollen from the inside out. And then lips stay sealed. Exhale. Draw your navel up and in. Feel everything pulled towards the midline and gently push that breath out. Just like that, everybody. Deep, full breath in through your nose. And a slow, calming breath out through your nose is gonna calm your nervous system. So we're gonna begin this process of slowing our minds down and ultimately hitting the reset button. So physically and mentally, our breath, it does a lot in this practice, right? Let's say you're in a stretch where you're at your edge, right? You can kind of just hang out there, breathe deep, which again relaxes your mind. And as we know, our mind controls our body, so that's going to help us physically release as well. But let's not force anything here today. Let's not think like you have to perform at any level. Think of this as a healing meditation, a breath-based healing meditation that we're going to add some physicality to. Okay, the amount of that physicality, completely up to you. The intensity, completely up to you. Okay? Thank yourself for being here. You showed up to your mat, which is at least half the battle, right? Your brain is a supercomputer, so you want to feed it these positive programs. Nobody can hear you do this. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Oh, here. Pull your breath in really deep. And keep it flowing, everybody. From here, let's just ease our way on up into your tabletop. Let's come to all four. So find your way into a sturdy tabletop, right? So that means your wrists are right underneath your shoulders, your knees are about underneath your hips. Curl your toes under, take an inhale here. And on your exhale, let's lift our knees up about an inch or so. About an inch off the mat. Okay, now, right away, right? This is a lot more intense than child's pose. Soften your face. Think about your neck being long on all four sides. Good. Take your knees up another inch and breathe deep. You know, even though it's intense, it's a little bit challenging, you're still going to breathe in that calming, that meditative fashion. Up to 3 inches here. Know you're starting to feel that. And know that all the postures really kind of exude from the center out. So all these postures kind of come from the center out. We want to support ourselves with our core. So it's good we activate this now. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips high to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Beautiful, y'all. Lift your hips high. Drop your head down. And see what you feel. Right? What feels good here? Does pedaling your feet out feel good? Bending one knee, pressing opposite heel, kind of going back and forth gently and slowly. If that feels good, do that. Awesome. So already a little physicality. Right? This is meant to be a active resting posture. Active. So let's be active. Spread your fingertips really, really wide. Beautiful. Put a little bend in your knees and then press your hips higher. Press your hips back further. Keep that bend in your knees. Chin to your chest. Lengthen the back of your neck. Circle your triceps in towards your cheekbones. So try to wrap your shoulders around towards the front of your body. This is going to engage your lat muscles and it's going to help support you in this posture. Now, look towards your knees, towards your thighs. There you go, everybody. Nice, deep, full breath in here. And that slow, calming breath out. Now from here, take your feet wider. Angle your heels in and your toes out. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat. Squat right back down deep. Malasana, your frog pose. Try to bring your feet flat to your mat. And if this isn't working for you, right, you got knee or ankle issues, skip it. Okay? But try to bring your feet flat. So that means for a lot of us, you got to bring your feet wider. And then rather than rounding your spine, do your best to straighten. Press your heart forward. Think about tailbone pulling down. Crown lifting up. Hands are to heart. That breath is flowing free. And then just drop your head down a little bit. And close your eyes. Breathe well. Set your intention for this practice today. What is it that brought you to your mat today? Physical vitality, stress release, tension release, mental clarity, or just that overall sense of balance. Whatever it is, see it clearly. See it clearly. Set that intention. Good, everybody. Take one more great big inhale here. And our exhale is going to be forward fold. So straighten your legs, heel toe your feet back into about hips width apart. Start with your knees bending a little bit. Perhaps a lot. I would start with mine a lot. And that's going to ease that stress, that tension, that pulling that you feel on your posterior chain and your lower lumbar spine. Now drop your head down and take pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow for Ragdoll pose. Good. Head dropping down. You can shake your head out a little bit. Shake it out a little bit. Right? A lot of times we just hold on to a lot of stress and tension. We always want to have our head looking somewhere. Just release it. You can sway your torso a little bit back and forth. Good, everybody. Let's go 3 more deep breaths. Feel what's happening from your heels all the way to your head. The whole back line of your body, the posterior chain, starting to release. 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more now, huh? Inhale. Pull in and drink up that ocean air. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back, you look up and you lengthen. And then exhale, you plant your palms and you walk it all the way to plank pose. High push-up. Got another little core engagement. Hey, our core is very, very, very important, as you know. This is going to help support our spine. And as you know, your spine is very important. They call it our lifeline. Stack your heels right above the balls of your feet. Press through your heels. Think about reaching through your head. So back line of your body, kind of lengthening there, right? Pull your hands and toes towards each other. Even though they don't move, front line of body strengthening. Really supportive here. Beautiful. How about one more breath, huh? Take an inhale here. We're going to lower in 5. Lower slow. 4, 3, 2. Take it all the way down, y'all. Slide your hands back an inch or 2. Elbows in, tops of the feet down. Inhale is cobra pose. Use the muscles in your lower back. Muscles, so if your arms are straight, I know you're not using the muscles in your lower back. So pick your hands off the ground. There you go. Exhale, take her back down. Do it again. Inhale, lift up. Once again, breathe in. Smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Exhale, take her back down. Now, if you want to press a little bit, cool. Let's be gentle, though. Let's take this a little bit at a time. Inhale, Cobrasana. As you come up, your shoulders back, you feed your heart through and you broaden across your collarbones. Exhale, take her back down. And then just 2 more. Inhale, prepare the spine for the rest of our practice. Exhale, take her back down. One more, everybody. Inhale, Cobrasana, Bhujangasana. Breathe in, make it feel good. Exhale, take it all the way back down, y'all. Let's inhale, press up to hands and knees. Tabletop. And then take those cat and cows. You know they're coming. Inhale, you look up, you dip your stomach down, you breathe in big. And then exhale, reverse that, round. Draw your navel up and in, the middle of your spine to the sky. Inhale, look up once again, breathe in a little bit bigger, almost feed your heart through your biceps. And then exhale, round her down, push your breath out. 3 more, everybody. Deep diaphragm breathing is the horse that pulls the carriage. It's the wave that you're trying to surf. And it's also the barometer, or what tells us the quality of our practice here today. So no matter what, let's keep that breath flowing really deep and free. When you're done with those, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. I'll meet you right back in that dogger, y'all. Good, hips high, head dropping down. Remember that little bend in your knees really helps you press your hips higher. Beautiful, you made the right choice to be here. Okay, think of that intention again. And just move through this practice in a way that constantly moves you forward towards that intention. Right? Again, we're not beating ourselves up. But you can challenge yourself. You can push yourself. This is a safe place to do that. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit more and press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Your heels and toes touch all the way together. Now take an inhale, pull your chest out long for that halfway lift. That's a full breath in. And then exhale, fold, dive in, and empty out completely. Now let's inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Reach your hands high to the sky. On your exhale, lean back and take your elbows really, really wide. Aha. Let's do that again. Inhale, back up, a little bit more length. Press to your feet, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, lean it back. Take your elbows wide, lift out of your heart. Another inhale, reach it high. Exhale, lean it back. Take your elbows wide and take a couple breaths here. Be active enough to feel something here, and it might be a little bit uncomfortable. That's okay. You're safe here. But feel that space across your chest, your heart. Feel that space in your lungs as you breathe in deep. Inhale, reach your hands back up high to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees and lay your torso out long. Inhale, halfway lift, chest pulls out long. And then exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. You want to shift forward and lower halfway down. I would drop to my knees. There's the option there. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down here. Try to feed your heart through. And then from your core, exhale, send your hips to the sky. Dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Nice job, everybody. Nothing complicated. Nothing really tough or overly technical. Just some movements in our body that we never want to lose the ability to do. Some movements in our body that perhaps we can enhance, no matter how old you are. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Soak it up deep. And just keep it flowing. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands, heels and toes touch. Take an inhale, pull your chest out long. Hips pull back and head reaches out. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. Lead with chest, inhale, rise. Take it all the way up high, beautiful. Exhale, lean it back, elbows wide, shoulder blades squeeze, heart lifts. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up. Whoa. Exhale, fold. Spill your torso out long. Ride the wave of your breath. Inhale, halfway lift, chest pulls out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with control. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. tops of the feet down. Now see if you can lift your knees and thighs. Exhale, that's down dog or up dog, everybody. Send your hips high. Doggy. Just gonna build that heat. Build this momentum. Slowly. Slowly. Right, everything else that we do a lot of times is how fast can I do it? How quick can I get this done? I'm here and I got to get there. Feel this down dog. Soak up that ocean air. It's a beautiful place to be, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hips press back, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. Take an inhale, halfway lifty, flat back, eat. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. And then inhale, rise. Float your torso all the way up high. Exhale at the top, lean it back. Take your elbows wider, lift, lift, everybody. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up. And then exhale, fold. Spill your torso out long, empty out. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower with control. Awesome, upward facing dog, tops of the feet down, knees lifting and shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing, dog attack, y'all. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs, chin to chest, back row. Chin to chest, back row. All right, pink mat, chin to chest. Yep. Drop your head down. See, you want gravity to just naturally pull your head down, and that's going to help create some space in your spine. But also that chin to chest lengthens your cervical spine, engages an energetic lock in our throat. We use it in our yoga practice. Now, take another breath here, a deep, full breath in, and then take one more flow on your own. Surya Namaskar 8. We've just done 3 of them together. Hey, if you want to add something or skip something, that's all good with me. But let's not disturb our breath. Just the overall quality of it, the meditativeness of it, the calmness, how balanced it is. Our breath has a direct effect on our mind, on our state of being. That's why it's the foundation of our meditation. Shoulders back, lift your knees back there. You're like here? Awesome work, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in really deep. And keep it flowing free. Hey, Luma, keep it right there. That's cool. I'm just kidding. Walk your hands back towards your feet, everybody. And once you arrive at the back of your mat, we're going to take Padagustasana, or Padahastasana if you're familiar. So grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. And of course, you can bend your knees here. Right? Find a halfway lift, pull your chest out long. And then exhale, fold down. Pull with your arms. Let your elbows bow out to the sides. And drop your head down low. Now, once again, a little bit more probably than that first ragdoll pose. But notice what's the communication is, right? That sensation you're feeling, the intensity level of it, that's communication. So let's honor that. Make sure it's not too much or not too little, but you feel it. Again, from your heels all the way to your head. Let's just go 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Another full. Big, beautiful breath in here. Fold down deep on your exhale. Very nice. Release that. Walk your hands forward. Back to your, let's go to plank pose, high push-up position. Now, if you wanted to drop to your knees, you could totally do that. But let's not let our hips sink down, okay? Take the whole inhale to lower halfway down. Keep your elbows tucked in. And then take the whole exhale to press straight back up. Inhale, it's a push-up, y'all. Inhale, lower down, really, really slow, without your hips collapsing back there. I'm watching. And then exhale, press it straight back up, and now try it without doing that thing with your lips or making that face. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press her back up. 2 more, that's it, y'all. Inhale, lower halfway. You got to shift forward so your elbows go straight back. Exhale, press it back up. Now, if your elbows are going out to the side, once again, you got to shift forward in this. Inhale, shift, lower halfway. Exhale, press her back up. Send your hips to the sky. Doggy. Nice job. Inhale, press those hips back, y'all. Look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly float your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Take an inhale, find that halfway lifty. Your chest pulls out long. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale is forward fold. Straighten your legs. Dive it on in. Beautiful. Halfway lift, everybody. Soak that ocean air up deep into your lungs. Exhale, clench your palms. Step to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Shift forward, lower halfway. Beautiful, y'all. Upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. Lift those knees, brother. Exhale, hips to the sky. You got it. Downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky here. And exhale, shift forward, bring your left knee across. Touch it to your right elbow. Inhale, reach high. And then exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hand. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. Stay high and above your right foot. Now inhale, crescent pose. Rise up, reach up and fill up here. And we're going to take those elbows wide once again. Lean it back into a back bend. Lift out of your heart as your exhale. Inhale, just back up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower slow. Simple little Saturday morning flow, y'all. Inhale, upward facing dog. You're familiar with this. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dogger. Inhale, right leg, send her up high. Exhale, across left elbow. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, reach high. And then exhale, see if you can step it through, heel, ball, toe. Inhale, rise up, reach up, fill up, crescent pose, Anjane. Go, take it back, take your elbows wide and just feel that heart opening. Inhale, back up high, reach to the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. And move through that flow, everybody. Beautiful. How's that breath doing? You're doing amazing. We're picking up steam, but we're doing it slowly. The opposite of forcing, the opposite of rushing. Just slowing everything down. hitting that reset button. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Take that inhale, halfway lifty, flat back, eat. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, reach high, and soak up that ocean air. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, and dive it on in, y'all. Halfway lift, look up and lengthen out, everybody. Exhale, Chaturanga, Dandasana, plant your palms, step back, shift forward, and lower, slow. This is Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, hips to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. I meant to go across the body, but oh well. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee. Inhale, rise. Come up, reach up and fill up. Good, lean it back. Lift out of your heart. Take those elbows wide, everybody. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back, everybody. You're doing amazing. Take the right side on your own. And I guess you got to go knee to nose instead of across the body. My bad, y'all. My bad. Right side on your own. You okay? Yeah. Phenomenal. Inhale. Exhale. If someone was sitting next to you listening to you breathe, what would they assume? You're in a state of fight or flight or rest and digest? Hopefully the latter. And remember, child's pose or taking a break is always right there for you. All right, make it healing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hips press back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Pull out through your chest, find that halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Dive in deep and empty out completely, breathe out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. And then stay here on your exhale. Stay here on your exhale. Heels, toes, and knees are squeezing all the way together. Sink a little bit more. We're here for 5. Breathe, y'all. 4. Start to feel that weight shifting into your left foot. 3, 2, one-legged chair pose. Start to lift your right knee up. Good. Take your right leg extended out in front of you as best you can. Steady your gaze to match that steady breath. Soften your face. Take an inhale here. And then slow motion airplane pose. Dakasana. Take that leg, extend it back. Now, once you get back there, instead of pointing your right toes, flex your right foot. Spiral inward with your thigh. Squeeze your shoulder blades and see if you can bring your heel, hips, and head in one line. Inhale. Exhale. Option, last breath here to reach your hands forward, a little bit more space. And then standing splits. Hinge at your waist. Bring your hands to the ground. And lift your right leg up a little bit higher. Now, we're not going to be here too long. I know it's uncomfortable. Perhaps you'd like to walk your hands in towards your left leg. Maybe take that left hand, sweep it around the calf, and just pull your head in. And embrace the challenge. Embrace the discomfort. This is how we break through. Things have to be uncomfortable. We got one more breath here now. Inhale. Beautiful. Forward fold is your exhale, heels and toes all the way together. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high. For 5. Sink a little bit. 4. Weights in your heels. 3. Feel your weight shift into your right foot. 2. Inhales that one-legged chair pose. Left leg lifts off the ground. Slowly. See if you can take your left leg extended out in front of you. And you're just finding a balance between that leg extending and you just staying centered there. Now, hinge from your waist, but use your core. Take an inhale. Exhale, slow motion back to airplane pose. Dakasana. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. Even if you're taking a break, you're breathing deep over there, right? Oh. Shoulder blades are squeezing. Stay broad across your collarbones. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale option to reach those hands forward. A little bit of space. And then standing splits. Hinge at your waist. Hands to the ground. Lift your left leg up. Hey, if you're into handstand kick-ups here, that's your option. We've only got about 3 more breaths. Get all you can get out of it. I want you to get all you can get. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Lift a little bit. Beautiful, y'all. Forward fold. Uttanasana. Heels and toes all the way together. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs. Dive it on in. Halfway lift, everybody. Look up and lengthen out. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Lower with control. Upward facing dog. Some spinal extension. Exhale, downward facing. Neutral spine. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left knee across to your right elbow. Hold here. Take your leg extended out. See if you can rest the knife edge of the foot on the ground. And then ground into your left hand and inhale, roll your right arm open to the sky. Roll your heart open to the heavens. Breathe, everybody. Even though it's challenging, we breathe. We move through that challenge and that intensity with an inner quality of equanimity or balance. Our breath allows us to do that. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale here. Exhale, right hand down. Bring your knee into your chest. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Take your elbows wide or arms wide on your exhale. Inhale, back to center, stretch your hands high. And then open arm twist to your left as your exhale. Open arm twist left. Good, breathe. Now the tendency here is to a lot of people like to lean forward here. Lean it back if that's you. Even though you're twisted, try to keep shoulders right above your hips. And then see if you can take your left hand and slide it down the back of your right leg. Look over your right fingertips as you come up and lean it back even more for Exalted Warrior. Good. Keep a deep bend in that front left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in. Keep it flow. One more breath here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, right. Take it back to crescent. Both hands reach high. Straighten your front left leg and spin your back right heel down. Now pull your left hip back. Try to keep your hips square to the front of your mat. Root into the ball of your left foot and let that length reverberate throughout the entire front line of your body. So lift up and away on another inhale to reach to the sky. And then exhale, spill your torso out over your left leg. And get into that left hamstring for pyramid pose. You control the intensity by how much you straighten the leg and how much you pull the left hip back. Drop your head down. This is one of those times where you use your breath to create that space, to soften the resistance. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in. Keep soaking it up deep. And keep spilling your breath out meditatively. Another full breath here, y'all. Inhale. Ah, very good. Exhale, all right. One more breath, huh? Take an inhale. Because I forgot what we were going to do. Even though it's really simple. Exhale, come into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Now that's what I forgot. Really? Of all things. Breathe. Deep bend in your front left knee. Heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. And your hips are open towards La Jolla. So yes, very good. Now that you did that, check your front left knee. It probably wants to lean inward. So point it straight forward. There we go. Breathe well, everybody. Can you be active enough to feel this everywhere? On some level. Calm enough to be able to hold it forever. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the breath in the bottom of your lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, start to reach it forward. Side angle poses are exhale. Uttita Parishva Konasana. Forearm to thigh if you'd like, right? Some of y'all want that full expression. Stay as narrow as you can stay. And then take your right hand and reach towards the ocean, huh? Ah. Nice job. 2 more breaths here, everybody. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, if you're reaching with your right hand towards the ocean, palm is facing down. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Bring it back up to warrior two. Straighten your front left leg. Turn your left toes in to parallel your right foot. Now, on the inhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat. Step your left foot to your right and bring your hands up high to the sky. And then exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left for eagle pose. Sink your hips down like you're sitting in a chair. Chest lifted. Shift your weight into your left leg. Take your right leg up, over, and around. Garudasana, the eagle pose. Try to be the shortest person in the park with the straightest spine. Breathe well. Breathe deep. 5. 4. You're doing fantastic, everybody. Amazing. Last 3. 2. Now, take an inhale here. Exhale, unwind. Step your right foot down, back to your left. Inhale, both hands reach up high to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot back to the top of your mat. Again, feet are parallel or toes in, heels out. Now inhale, lean it back and lift out of your heart. Breathe in. And then strong stomach, flat spine. Exhale, fold. Lay your torso out long and take it all the way down. You know, sometimes it's just really sweet to kind of grab a hold of your ankles for some leverage. Maybe you can get to the outsides of your feet, but maybe, you know, letting your hands just to the ground underneath your shoulders, maybe that's enough sensation. But we're not just going through the motions, right? Notice what you feel, what that communication is telling you, and let's honor that. Let's honor that. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale the right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up and lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge, top of your mat. Step your left foot back to your right, so you're in plank pose, high push-up. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your right hand, and inhale, roll open to your left for side plank pose. Now you do gotta engage your outer obliques here. Crescent shape your right side body. Soften your face. Steady out your gaze. If you're feeling strong and you want to take that left leg up off your right, you can do that. And then just take your left hand towards the ocean. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Reach a little bit. Beautiful. Exhale. Take her to plank. And then just take her to the other side. Ground into your left hand and inhale. Roll open to your right. Side plank pose. You could drop a forearm, right, to your forearm if your wrists are hurting you. You could drop a knee to the ground. Right? There's plenty of ways to modify here. Make the pose conform to you, rather than you try to conform to the pose and it's got to look a certain way. Maybe right leg up, maybe not so much. Right hand ocean, 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more, reach, breathe in. Ah, fantastic. Exhale, release, move through your flow. I'll meet you right back and down, dogger, yo. Beautiful. From here, take your feet wider, angle your heels in and your toes out, and then walk your hands back towards your feet and squat down deep. Back to Malasana, frog pose. Feet are flat, spine is straight, chin to your chest slightly. You can close your eyes. Come back to that intention. Now, what is it that brought you to this ancient, this sacred practice here today? Physical vitality, mental clarity, emotional balance, releasing tension. See it clearly. Anything we do is worth having an intention towards. Right? Whether that's taking 10 minutes before you go to sleep and calming your mind, intending that your sleep be renewing, regenerating, re-energizing, or waking up in the morning, which is really, really key. Setting your intention for your day. Like, how can I be the best version of myself today? Take the time. Set that intention. See it clearly. From here, interlace your fingers, press your palms upwards, biceps with ears. We'll come to standing in 5. Nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, all the way up. And we's a coming right back down. 5. Nice and slow, y'all. 4. Coming back down, y'all. 3, 2. Oh, nice. Slide your hands to heart center. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release to forward fold. Heel toe your feet back into hips width apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Look out and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms. Walk it right back to your downward facing dog. And let's finish out the warm-up, y'all. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee across left elbow. Take that leg, straighten it out to the side, rest the knife edge on the ground, and then roll your heart open to the heavens. Nothing complicated, nothing overly technical, but nothing really easy either. This is good. Challenge is good. 2 breaths. Inhale. One more. Take an inhale here. And our exhale is plank with knee to your chest. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Root to rise. Inhale, crescent pose. Rise up, reach up and fill up here. Lean it back. Take your arms and elbows wide. Lift out of your heart. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up. Open arm twist to your right is your exhale. Make sure you're balanced. Like if I were to come over and try to push you over, you wouldn't move. Now, right hand's gonna slide down the back of your left leg. Look up over your left fingertips as you start to lean it back, that exalted warrior. Breathe for 5. Awesome, everybody. 4. Hey, what's up, brother? 3. Keep a deep bend in that front knee. Back row. 2. Inhale, back to center. Both hands reach high. Straighten your front right leg. Spin your back heel down. Take another inhale. Lengthen up. Pull your right hip back. And then take that whole exhale to lay your torso out long. Fold down deep. You want the hamstring to be speaking to you. Translation of the sensation like, ah, whoo, whoo. Breathe. Inhale. Front leg straight. Exhale. Head dropping down. Right hip pulling back. Oh, and you thought you were just going to coast through. Take another inhale here. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. So today, almost like the simplest of simple practices. I just figured that our lives are complicated enough. Lives are complicated enough. You don't need to show up to your mat and be thinking, am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this right? Where should I be? You're in the right place. Feel this posture. Feel it everywhere. Inhale. Exhale. Soak it up. Drink it up. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more, everybody. Breathe in big. And breathe out. Now, inhale, reach it forward. Side angle pose is your exhale. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Whether you're at forearm or thigh or some other expression, make sure you're balanced and you're steady. You could take your left hand and reach towards the ocean, palm facing down. And just feel that length, right? That line of energy intensify on your left side body. Like drive into the knife edge of your left foot, press it away from you. And then with your left fingertips, reach towards the ocean. Amazing, y'all. Good to see you. Inhale. Exhale. One more. This is it. Inhale. Oh, pookie. Accelerate. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. Turn your right toes in to parallel your left foot. Inhale. Step your right foot to your left at the back of your mat and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, left arm underneath your right for eagle arms. Sink down into your chair. Feel the weight shift into your right leg. You can just grab opposite elbows if that's not happening. Just like this. Yeah. And then left leg over right. Wrap it around. If you can get the double wrap, like with the foot behind the calf, great. I avoid it. It puts too much pressure on my interior meniscus. Excuse me. Pull everything towards the midline. So wrists and elbows will line with your nose and chin, your belly button. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. 5, 4. Very nice. Last 3. 2, inhale. And then slowly unwind. Step your left foot down next to your right. Unwind those arms. Inhale, both hands reach to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot back to the top of your mat. Swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Good. Now, reach your hands to the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades and lift out of your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Spill your torso out long. Dive in deep. Ah. What's bubbling to the surface here? What's the communication here? What do you feel? One more inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Step your right foot back to your left. Take an inhale here. And we're going to lower slowly all the way down to our chest. Good. Now, you can take your hands and run them along your side body like jet airplane wings. Or reach them forward, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers so that your biceps are by your ears. Exhale everything out. And then inhale, lift everything up. Smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Hip bones are the only thing on the ground. We've done a lot of forward folding, some hamstring stretching. A lot of this gets into our lower back too. So we've been lengthening, opening, hopefully releasing the posterior chain. Now, these little postures here help to strengthen the posterior chain, which is very, very important, especially if you want to be active as you get older. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. Take it from me, y'all. Exhale, release. Drop your left ear to the mat. Run your hands along your side body. Relax. Tucker. Tucker. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Chin facing forward. Bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with right hand, left foot left. If this isn't working for you in your body, do what we just did before. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back. Lift everything up. Kick up, kick back. See if you can lift your thighs off the ground. Pull your knees into your chest and embrace that discomfort. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Lift up, breathe in. Amazing, release. Drop your right ear to the mat. Bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs, back and forth. Hey, I saw you falling over and stuff before, so I went ahead and called the ambulance. They're here for you now. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. They brought a fire truck too, just to make sure. Let's meet back in downward facing dog, everybody. Lift your hips. Drop your head down. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale. Press your hips back. Stay here. Exhale. I'll tell you what. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it through for half pigeon pose. Take it through. Take it across towards your left wrist. Inhale, then walk your hands back. Lift out of your heart. Open your spine. And then take that whole exhale to walk it out. Drop your head down. And make sure we're not leaning onto that right hip. Drop your head down. Come back to that intention you had in the beginning of your practice. Come back to that deep diaphragm breathing. That just continues to soothe your nervous system. All right, this yoga it's old. Thousands of years old. The physical asana is just one small piece of it. But the practice is meant to cease the fluctuations of our mind, to soothe the agitated mind, to return us to a state of balance where we're happier there. You know, it's thousands of years old, but you can't turn on the TV or do much of anything nowadays without seeing a bunch of stressful stuff. Thousands of years old, yet it's probably more important today than it ever has been. All right, back when they created this, they didn't have cell phones, they didn't have internet, you know, they weren't connected, and they didn't get all that stuff pouring in at once. They had different stresses. But still very relevant here. Walk your hands back in. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Do what feels right. And then inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, sweep it through. Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Or one-legged half king pigeon. Hands walk back, open heart, breathe in. Hands walk forward, open hips, breathe out. Thank yourself for being here. Nobody can hear you do it. It matters you do it. At some point this morning, you might have been like, God, am I going to go to yoga? I don't know. But if you didn't, you'd be sitting on your couch right now going, damn it, I should have went to yoga. And beating yourself up over it. Well, you made it. Right? Acknowledge that. Huge, mega. You folks at home, I hope you're having a great morning. Hope you're having a great practice. Before you tune out, please hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment and let me know where you're tuning in from. And I appreciate y'all. I hope you're getting value out of this. And thank you for your donations, your generosity. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. And we'll be back tomorrow, easy like Sunday morning. But we're still not done here today. Keep breathing, y'all. The last dogger of your day, everybody. The last dogger of your day. Walk it in. Step it on back. Get some blood flow back into that left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Another full inhale. Exhale, right. Take an inhale here. Let's drop to our knees on our exhale. Come to standing on your knees for Uttanasana, camel pose. Keep your hips stacked right above your knees. Take your hips or hands to the back of your hips, thumbs face out, fingers face down. Now root down, lengthen up, breathe in, and then just start to lean it back. Lean your torso back. You know, you can flop your head all the way back, but then slightly tuck chin to the chest to re-lengthen the back of your neck. And if it's in your practice, you can take your right hand to your right heel and left to left. This can be an intense one, but we've been here a few times here today already. Breathe, hips pressing forward, chest lifting. Inhale. Exhale. Pull it in, soak it up. Keep it flow. One more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Come back up. We'll come to seated, so swing your legs around in front of you. Legs together. Feel free to work the flesh out from your seat. I would start with my knees bent quite a bit. Root down. Take the whole inhale to reach up high. And then just take that whole exhale to spill your torso out long. Use all that length you just cultivated. You can let your back round. Let your head drop down. You're just balancing those back bends. There you go. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take it back up. Palms face up. Ease your way onto your back, everybody. You made it to your back where we've got happy baby pose. Hey. Cobra. Cobra. Hey. Boogie, what are you barking at? Jesus. And then move into a spinal twist of your choosing. Something that you just think is going to feel really good. And if it's something other than a spinal twist, do that. Make sure you twist and hit both sides evenly. When you're all evened out, come back to center. Pull both knees in. And then let your legs fall out. Ah, we made it, y'all. Toes will fall open. See if you can just rest comfortably with your palms face up along your side body. Now lay back, close your eyes. Let's exhale everything out. Through your nose together, take an inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, ha, 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 ha. Clear it. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. Who's watching? Hold full. Release. Let your breath settle. Let it be natural. Let everything physically soften. And allow yourself to bask in this very balanced state that yoga returns us to. This is a healthy state, a healing state. Shavasana. Notice how you feel, everybody. This is why we show up to our mat. This is why we practice. Huge service you've done. If you'd like, you can just start to breathe in lightly. Perhaps wiggle fingertips, toes, wrists, ankles. Perhaps. If you'd like to roll on your side, like you're sleeping on your side, that's right there for you. And if you'd like to make your way to seated, find an easy way to get there. Again, see how you feel. When we show up to our mat, you know, it's like hitting the reset button. Please thank yourself for being here. Give yourself that credit. This was huge. I thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through. Thank you for your donations and your generosity. I started these classes almost 14 years ago. I made them donation-based because it was expensive then. Nowadays, it's like $30 a pop in a studio. And I think everybody should experience this. So that's my mission. So I just thank you. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. Thank you for honoring that. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste.